welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, we are back with another one. Man, what a week of upset it was. But I'm happy I picked the Carolina Panthers to win, and they won. So I'm happy I did that job. But man, oh man, before we start this great show, let me introduce you guys to my great colleagues. Let me introduce you to my first colleague. I know he's extremely happy today. His team won. They got the W. Tony, how you doing there, brother?
I'm all right. The Mets just lost, so I'm not really happy.
God bless America. God is good. The Mets lost.
You
God is good.
scumbag.
Next up, we got my good friend over there who I think is doing another art project tonight. John Paul, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm here.
It's dedication, baby. Dedication.
Dedication to the show, guys. And then we got my good buddy over there that never changed his hat. Got the same hat from last week. David, how you doing over there, buddy?
It is not the same hat, you.
Yes, it's the same college hat, but you're a New York Yankee fan. Please, have some pride in that culture. We're a New York Yankee fan.
I am a
how
Yankees
buddy?
fan. I am a Yankees fan, FYI. I'm doing well. I'm feeling a little weird too. So jump holes.
I got sick actually. Me too. I got sick on Saturday after my last football game. All right, guys, let's start off Thursday night football because I know John Paul's gonna catch a heart attack if we don't talk about his team. The New York Jets. They did something that which was expectable to do because the Patriots are awful. John Paul, I'm gonna go with you first. Are you impressed with your New York Jets, or you think this was an easy fluke win?
No, I don't think it was an easy fluke win. I think you got to go out there and beat the bad teams. That's how you make it to the next level. I'm not impressed yet. I still need to see them go up to a better team. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see how they do against Buffalo. I'd actually like to see how they do this weekend against Denver as well, because Denver actually played very, very well this weekend.
Thank you so much, buddy. We didn't get it there with Denver, okay?
Well, you asked me what I thought, and I'm talking. So no, I think they played very well. I think the offense was meshing very well, and so was the defense. I mean, it seemed like all parts of the game were really good. 7 sacks. I think the Jets are leading the league in sacks right now because they've had at least 4 in every game. So I mean, it's pretty big for them, which I'm happy about. So beyond that, I just gotta wait. I want to see how they do against some better teams. We'll see how it works.
Okay, Tony, what do you think, my brother?
I think they played well. I mean, New England's a bad team, so you got to beat up on the bad teams, and that's good for them. I know, John Paul, you don't want to talk about this, but I have to. Is Aaron Rodgers gonna pull the Jason Kidd and get his coach fired because he doesn't like him?
What are you talking?
I don't know what's going on there. I mean, the one video that's been posted and reposted 1,000 times. I mean, how's your coach going for a hug and you're like, yo, back up. Don't talk to me.
He didn't say don't talk to me.
I mean, practically.
You can look at the facial reaction right there.
He didn't say that, though.
I mean, it looked bad. It looks bad.
Yes, but who was around to watch the press conference after the game? I know I was, because
he's supposed to say.
But they're always going to say something to cover themselves. But buddy, that's real life action right there.
It's not about covering it up.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Do you listen, moron, so I can speak? All right. What he said was, all right, is he turned around and he told him, what are we doing now? All right. You can't. Well, they started laughing about it during the press conference. He said, what are we doing now? I gave you guys a 2-score lead. Now it's time for the defense to step up. That's all he said. He said that's exactly what I told him. He goes, this is what we talked about during practices and things like that. He goes, there's no hard feelings.
I don't know. I still think Rodgers is an egomaniac. I mean, good for you guys. You got the victory. That's all that matters. Keep it going.
Okay. David, what do you think, buddy? And what do you think about the whole thing Tony brought
up? Tony's right about they handle business. You're supposed to beat the bad teams, and you're supposed to beat the bad teams badly. And that's what the Jets did. The Jets handled their business. I thought they looked pretty good, offense, defense, and special teams. But, I mean, the Patriots looked literally like they couldn't even beat the Georgia Bulldogs in college last Thursday. So I just think when it comes to competition now, we're really going to see what's going to happen because Buffalo is playing really good football. Miami's not. You don't think Buffalo's playing good football right now?
Buffalo is like a bully. What Buffalo did, not to them, it was like a bully going against a little guy. That's like me going against jump ball.
How?
Still
That's
professionals. They're
like
still
me going
professionals.
against
They
jump
still
ball.
get paid.
Dude, did you see
But
what they did to Jacksonville?
yeah, but that's like Jacksonville sucks. Anybody can do that against Jacksonville,
Oh,
bro. They're horrible.
Anybody can? What did the other
Yeah.
teams do against Jacksonville? How many? So when Jacksonville played the last 2 games, how much did they lose by?
Not
Score?
much.
Yeah,
They
they didn't get a 40 spot blown up on them.
But the Browns just barely beat them, and so did the Dolphins. They both barely beat them.
Okay.
So I don't understand what you're saying. But anyway, the Jets, I think, could be a competitor. And honestly, it's the first 3 games of the year. This is when everything starts slowly coming together. All these teams don't come together till week 6 or 7, to be honest with you. These first couple of weeks is all the new people coming together. That's why all the teams that are doing good right now, they've all been together for a while. We'll see what happens. I mean, listen, the Jets defense look good, man. If they do that every game, they'll win every game.
Okay. And what do you think about the whole Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers situation? The whole video that we see of the reaction.
I think everybody's overreacting to it.
Okay. Well, I gotta agree with, and this is something that is very rare that happens. I'm gonna agree with Tony because there's something you see people's real reactions like that. A lot of times, yeah, they're gonna come say something after the game because they're coached to say something. They're gonna have people, general manager, coming in there like, "Hey guys, we gotta put water over the bed. What you guys did, we gotta have some comments about that." But I definitely think there's some drama over there. And the Jets, props to you guys on that win, but I'm not impressed. It's like you guys just beat up on a bully beating up on a little guy. I didn't see it go against some good teams. That's what I'm gonna say. But props to you guys for getting that victory. All right, guys.
Everybody, like Tony said, this is the NFL, National Football League. These are professionals. You're not going up against a Pop Warner team here. It's not like college where, like, right before they start their season, they have a beat up game. Like, I'm not knocking Appalachian State, but back in the day, Appalachian State wasn't great. And that's like the Appalachian State of 12, 15 years ago going up against Georgia right now. You know what I'm saying? So you have to beat up on those. It's your job.
That's just my opinion, my brother. I ain't gonna try to start again.
No. I'm not saying your opinion's bad, but you do realize New England also beat the Bengals, right? And the Bengals are a lot better team than New England.
And they just barely beat the Seahawks the week before.
Oh, that's done. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to it. But definitely, you got opinion. Let's go. But let's see what happens. The Jets. You got the competition. All eyes on you right now. The Jets. All right. Before we're gonna get to another New York team, I want to talk about this guy. Former Jet Sam Darnold is on fire. Sam Darnold is a different Sam Darnold right now. Like I said last week, when players leave New York, they turn 10 times better. David, I see you nodding your head. Are you impressed with this Vikings team? Do you think they're going to be scary?
What did I tell you after week 1? I said he was going to be good. I mean, everybody was like, he's not going to be good. I said, well, he's going to be good. And they're missing some of their targets, too. Wait till everybody comes back. That's what I said. When Hutchinson and Addison and all them come back, we'll see how good they really are. But listen, he's playing well right now. But also, he's getting a lot of protection right now. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, any quarterback depends on protection. If you have a good offensive line, they could put you back there and you'll actually throw some touchdown passes. Just saying. But I always liked Sam Darnold. I liked him in college at USC. I always thought he was good. I just think everything is about a system quarterback, like Baker Mayfield with Tampa, and it obviously shows with Sam Darnold right now. It's all about the system and how good your offensive line is. And he also has the best receiver in the NFL too, which actually helps.
Okay. Tony, what do you think, buddy?
I don't care. I hate Sam Darnold. I hate Minnesota.
Sam, but I gotta give props to Sam Darnold, man. A lot of people are doubting you, man. You shut down the team that got rid of you, the 49ers. You come back again and dominate the Texans. We're a very hot team right now. I'll props to you, man.
What reason did the 49ers have to keep him? They didn't have a reason. I mean, it was ridiculous to keep him.
It would be too much money. They would have been over the cap.
There should be no beef there. It's not like
there's not. Sam Darnold even said
he wasn't setting the world on fire there. You know, he was on fire himself.
We'll see how good he plays in 2 weeks.
Okay, Paul, what do you think about it? Come on. last week you were not impressed. Are you impressed yet or no?
No, I'm still not impressed. I'm not impressed. I've seen Sam Darnold do this. I'm a fan of a team that he used to play for. They play the Jets in 2 weeks in London. I'd like to see how they play.
Dude, that's gonna be. I hate I get the international games, but dude, some of these players come out so sluggish. Like the first half is probably gonna be so slow.
Absolutely, and I agree with you. I don't like them either.
I'm so over the international games.
I don't like them either. I think you play at home and call.
Let's keep our sport home.
No, I'm fine with international, but dude, they have to have a bye week before. They have to do something because that's just, dude. If you ever noticed all the international games, the first half is like a bore fest. I'm falling asleep watching it. There's no touchdowns.
Wait, you wake up that early
you're falling asleep watching it because it's early as shit.
It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm still sleeping on a Sunday morning. I'm getting my beauty sleep.
Lazy bastard.
Shut up. All right, let's talk about the New York Giants. Man, oh man. Tony, I'm going to go with you first, man, because you're the only one to pick them. What else are you going to pick? Man, are the Giants alive now? Are the Giants awake? Or this was a fluke victory?
So I have some good takeaways and I have some bad takeaways.
What are the bad ones first? I want to see if I agree with you.
So the bad one is something they did last year and it cost us a lot of games. Dable goes into the second half with a completely different game plan. And I don't understand why he does it to himself.
On which side of the ball?
We were destroying them running screenplays. I don't know if we ran 2 screenplays all second half. I don't know why we took our foot off the gas. I'm a true believer of once you got that foot on that neck, keep crushing it. That's one. I'm also not seeing Jones run the ball very much. I mean, he's a mobile quarterback. I don't know if they're just trying to protect him.
It's week 3.
But here are the good things. Here are the good things. One, Jones is protecting the ball. He's playing very well. Singletary is doing all right, even though I don't think you had to slide for that one, man. It would have put us up two scores at the end of the game. I think you could have ran that in. I think we're perfectly fine.
And he fumbled.
Same thing with Eric Gray. What the hell on the opening kickoff? I got to be honest, I almost turned off the TV because it was opening kickoff fumble, touchdown. I was like, what the hell happened in 10 seconds?
I did turn it off.
But otherwise, I'm happy. The defense played very well. All those sacks. I got to be honest, man. I don't know why Cleveland is playing Jay from the 40-year-old version as a quarterback.
Okay.
Come on! No one thinks that's funny. It's hilarious.
I don't know.
I don't even get the joke.
I got the joke.
Jay from the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, I never watched it.
He's not going to understand.
No, don't start Googling now, buddy. We don't have time limit here, buddy. Dan, what do you think, buddy?
I agree with Tony. The only thing I disagree with is I think our game plan on the other side of the ball is bad. Yeah, I know who he is.
Got it.
That actor, he looks exactly like him.
I think that their defense, why did they stop blitzing for? When they were blitzing, they got all in Deshaun Watson's face the whole game. And then all of a sudden they started playing that prevent defense shit, which doesn't work in the NFL.
It doesn't work anymore. I mean, remember New England did the bend don't break defense forever.
It doesn't work anymore. And then all of a sudden, when Cleveland started making it close again, the Giants started blitzing, and then that's when the game was over. I think, listen, I'll tell you who's underrated. McFadden.
Micah McFadden. Now, you almost took the words right out of my mouth.
Dude,
Micah McFadden was a beast last year, and he's a beast this year.
Dude, he is just tearing it up in the middle, man. He's doing such a good job. But on the offense, we got to keep it easy, man. First of all, Neighbors is a top 5 wide receiver right now. I don't care what anybody says. You have a player like Daniel Jones throwing you the ball. Amir, you don't think he's a top 5 wide receiver right now?
I mean, everybody that's good right now is injured, so I'll give you that.
Name 5 right now. Who's better than him?
No, I'm saying everybody that's good is injured right now, so I'll give you that.
I'm just saying, dude, But the thing is also Jones needs to spread the ball out more. We have Hyatt, we have Robinson, and then we have two good tight ends. Like we need to start. He needs to start just stop looking at neighbors every single play because you know what's going to happen this week. The
Double
defensive,
team.
yep, the defensive coordinator is going to say, "Oh, Jones likes really throwing to neighbors." And you know what's going to happen? Dallas is going to start picking the ball off every play.
Watch it be 40-0 again like last year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know,
We,
I do have a question, and I questioned it during the game. Where the hell is Gunnar Olszewski?
who?
Who?
He's the punt returner we picked up last year from Pittsburgh.
The white dude. Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, he's on the team. He's on the roster. It doesn't say he's hurt. Why is he not returning punts and kickoffs?
Dude, that's the least of our that's the least of our problems. I just need.
Yeah.
I don't know. With Eric Gray fucking fumbling on the opening kickoff.
Dude,
Language, fellas, language.
He had one fumble. I can't hold. Listen, at the end of the day, it's whatever.
You can't fire a guy over one fumble. Guys drop fumbles all the time, but you can't fire a guy over one fumble.
I didn't say fire. You're the one always tossing that out. What's the matter with you? I'm just saying the guy came midway last season and tore it up for us. He tore it up. Why is he not on the field? I don't understand.
Because Tracy's doing a good job.
Okay. Jump, what do you think, buddy? This whole game.
I think the Giants played decent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not a fan of their kicker. I would still look for another kicker just to have as a backup. I'm not a fan of their kicker, but I thought they played well. Defense kind of, like they said, defense kind of laid down in the second half, and I don't like that type of shit. Like the Jets were up again. They were up heavy against the Patriots, and they kept blitzing. I mean, there was blitz. They were blitzing at least two out of the four downs. You know what I mean? And I love it. I love watching teams blitz, especially wide safety blitzes, CB blitzes, linebacker blitzes. I love everything.
Agreed.
You know what I mean, so I think they should have kept going at them, and I think that the Giants probably should have beat them by more if that was the.
Okay. Well, first off, nice tan line over there. Nice tan line.
My watch.
Nice tan line. But definitely, I gotta get props to the Giants, man. You guys definitely did the upset. Couple of things though. I don't like why Singletary didn't go for the touchdown because you're gonna put your team up by 2 scores. And the defense was playing phenomenal. Dexter Lawrence was doing a great job like always. Defense was there, and you guys are doing a good job. I think that would have made the Giants fans a little more comfortable. You would have done that, but overall, good game. Let's see what you guys do against Dallas.
You said the Giants' defense has been playing good lately. No, they haven't.
Their defense is playing good. But I was
No,
saying
they stepped up this week.
Stepped up this week.
Not the
this
past
week,
2
yeah.
weeks. They've been terrible the past 2 weeks.
Okay, sorry, I take that back. All right. Oh my God. Give a compliment to the Giants and the Giants fans attacking me. All right, but definitely a props to the Giants. But let's stay in the NFC East. We're gonna talk about America's football team. They got spanked and then they came back. They almost came back. Almost this close. This close. They came back. The Dallas Cowboys did like always, they're not doing hot right now. Jerry Jones is not happy. Mike McCarthy is getting hotter. John Paul, I'm gonna go with you first because I know you're a half Dallas Cowboy fan. What do you think about this whole situation? Is Dallas gonna get their act together?
They better. And I don't really think this really falls much on the offense. Yes, granted, the offense did come back, so I don't think this falls on the offense. But their defense is playing horrible. Yep. After Micah Parsons is talking all this shit, dude, you better go out there and back it up. Because I'm telling you right now, and you can mark my words with this, all right? If the Giants do come out and beat the Dallas Cowboys Thursday, Mike McCarthy's gone. He'll be gone by Friday.
Dude,
I don't know that soon.
Dude, did you see this? Did you see their schedule coming up? The Cowboys. They have a tough schedule, man. I don't know where they're even going to win a game.
Listen,
to be honest.
Okay, but what do you think about this whole Dallas Cowboys situation, man? What's your take on that, like the game overall?
You're talking.
Yeah,
no, David.
Oh,
David.
I didn't hear it. I was like,
all three of us had no idea who you were talking to.
Well, here's a stat for you. Did you know Lamar Jackson's 21-1 versus NFC teams? I bet you didn't know that. Their defense is terrible. They
I'll give you another stat. If he would have lost that game, he would have been 0-3 with the lead.
It's true. The thing is with the Cowboys, it's like they can never just put a complete game together. It's either the offense is good, the defense stinks. In one game, the offense is terrible, and the defense, they can never just put a game together. They're one team that if they ever put it together, they're going to be a dangerous team. And as a Giant fan, it hurts me saying that. I think the Eagles are so overrated. I think the Cowboys could single-handedly take this division, to be honest with you. And now they're tied for second place with the Giants.
Hey, relax. I don't like the way you said that.
Listen, I'm a Giant fan. Like, but I'm just
He's a
saying, like,
realistic Giants fan. He's a
dude,
realistic Giants.
look at the
But
roster. Look at the roster from
yeah,
Cowboys to the Giants. Let's just be honest here.
but I got a problem with the Cowboys because Jerry Jones made a comment. Oh, we
No,
didn't have the money.
hold on, Umir.
Not
David, you're wrong. They're tied for third place.
Oh yeah, the Giants.
the
Yeah,
Commanders won last night. But back
yeah.
to my point before I was really interrupted. The Dallas Cowboys made a comment that Jerry Jones came out with it, saying that we didn't have the money to pay Derrick Henry. Buddy, if you would have got your guy extended in the offseason, prior to this season, Prescott and CD, you would have had money to bring in Henry in.
No, he never. First of all, let's make the record clear here, because actually I know somebody that knows Derrick Henry too. He never made an offer to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry lives in Dallas and he works out in Dallas. So he and don't forget, in Texas there's no state tax. He could have single-handedly took probably like 5.5, 6 million, would have been happy with it, because he's getting, I think, around 8 million with the Ravens. That 8 million compared to the 6 million for Dallas is the same shit, because you're paying taxes and everything else. So in reality, that 6 million would have been the same as 8 million. The Cowboys could have afforded him, but of course, Jerry Jones thought he was good enough in the backfield. He didn't want to make him an offer. That's all. Go ahead, Tony. You could go now.
I want to be like David when I go up. No, you got David knows everybody.
Cowboys. There you go. Dak, what are you doing, Dak? I don't care what they say. The offense is doing good. You're not winning games. You're not winning games, Dak. $240 million. You ain't winning shit.
Didn't you guys offer the same stupid contract to Jones as well? And Jones crapped the bed last year?
How did he crap? See, that's a stupid comment. The guy was practically dead. And you're.
Maybe he should have stayed there.
That's what I'm saying, ass. How do you make the comment when the guy missed, 10 games?
Tony, let's be real here. I'd rather have Dak Prescott over Daniel Jones any day
No,
of the
I'd
week.
rather not.
Why? Are you crazy?
Are you
Once again, and I'm going to say it again, he is the black version of Tony Romo. That's it. He will never win shit for Dallas. Just like Tony Romo didn't win shit for Dallas.
All right, let's go over the stats, since numbers don't lie. John Paul will agree with me. Dak is statistically.
Hold on, though. What ranking offensive line has Dak Prescott had forever?
Before last year.
Forever.
Before last year.
Forever. That's it. He's had the best offensive line in the league forever. His entire career, basically.
But not last year. Listen, I just come from a Giant fan. He was still top 5 in every category in the NFL last year, and they didn't have a good offensive line last year.
But what did he win?
He still had a better record than the Giants, and he's getting paid just as much as Daniel Jones.
But I mean, who was our starting quarterback most of the time? Is DeVito.
DeVito.
Oh God, please don't do that, you stunad. Let's go, you struns.
All right, let's stay. We're gonna stay in the NFC, man. We're gonna stay there. Philadelphia Eagles pulled up the upset. I really thought the Saints were gonna blow them out, but the Philadelphia Eagles came out and beat them. Devontae Smith gets hurt. And hopefully I said his name wrong. Right? Devontae Smith, the wide receiver, gets hurt. Bad injury. You could see somebody was spitting at him. I heard somebody spit on him, and then you had the Jalen Carter going at their fans. Saquon Barkley on fire, 70-yard touchdown, wide open shot. David, what do you think about this whole game, buddy?
First, I want to ask you guys this: do you think that Devontae Smith hit was a dirty hit or no? I don't know if
think
you
it
got
definitely
showed
was.
or not.
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
It was.
Okay, John Paul, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it either.
Okay.
What do you have? Both were making tomato sauce?
No, I watched the red zone, so not every play is.
Yeah.
The red zone played it. I watched the red zone.
Okay, Omero's probably when I got up to take a piss.
Or Deuce, either one, right?
God damn.
I already said it. I think the Eagles are overrated. They're for all the money that they spent. I think they're overrated. They haven't shown me anything. I still think, even record-wise, Dallas is still a better team than the Eagles. The Eagles don't impress me. Jalen Hurts looks like crap. He looks terrible. He does not look good, and he's getting all this money, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna be up for the MVP this year." Yeah, right. Saquon's carrying that whole offense right now,
Okay.
and their defense is okay this year. But no offense, New Orleans was bound to come back down to earth. Did they do a great job against New Orleans offense? Yes, 100%. I will give them that. But at the end of the day, you rely
I
on your
feel like they
quarterback.
made stupid play calls too. They had shots to get for the field goals. They want to kick it, but then he thought it was a good idea to kick a 60-yarder. We
We
want to
already
kick a 30-yarder.
we already accomplished. We all don't like Sirianni on the show, and it's nothing like personal. I just don't like his play call.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but the Eagles defense is okay. Their secondary is very sketchy.
Yes,
And I say that is because Derek Carr had guys, and this is on Derek Carr. He had guys open, and when I mean open, he had them like wide open.
Olave toasted them almost every. If you look, Olave toasted them almost every
Well,
play.
him and Shaheed, they killed him. They were killing these guys. I just again I think it was a Derek Carr issue, but I'm with David on this one. I'm not sold on the Eagles. I think the Eagles aren't as good as they say they are on paper.
I mean,
Yep,
if Saquon doesn't get that big run,
they
Saints
lost.
win the game.
Oh yeah, they lose.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. But definitely, Eagles definitely got some competition ahead of them next week because they got a head team, and then now they still, I believe, AJ Brown still might be out, and Devontae Smith in head injuries. Hopefully, he gets back in the game. But Philadelphia Eagles, you got lucky there. Next to Sirianni, you almost cost the team a win again. I actually had some Eagle friends, colleagues of mine, that turned the game off after the whole turnover situation. But let's go, New Orleans Saints. Hopefully, you guys back at it again. All right, man. Let's talk about an upset of the week. Upset a whole week. I picked this one to happen. The Carolina Panthers benched Bryce Young, bring in Andy Dalton. They came out and beat the Raiders. John Paul, do you
I mean,
think
are
this
we
is a
really
fluke?
talking about this game? Can we get to
Yes, we are.
something that really matters? Let's go
Okay,
to
you want to?
Let's go to KC and why the refs are keep giving Mahomes these victories. Get away from Carolina. God bless America. You picked them. God bless America. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. Why the refs keep giving victories to KC?
But we all know why. We all got to paint the picture for you why. We all know why.
You know,
I
and
know why.
Atlanta's coach was hilarious at the end. He's like, "I like my money."
He's
He's like,
smart.
I like my money."
He's right.
Every 10 years, America, NFL had that football team that they have winning all the games. Before them was the Patriots. Now it's the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the way the game is going, buddy. But I
I don't
definitely
know.
think the play calling was.
It's getting quite ridiculous. I mean, that pass interference in the end zone. I mean,
That
how
was
much more
bad.
blatant can you get? How
That
much
was
more
bad.
blatant?
And
You
it's
know,
a pass like it's a rule. You can't face guard in the NFL. It should have been
yeah,
a flag regardless whether he touched him or not. You can't face guard.
yeah. I got to be honest. I hate saying this, but I think there's gonna have to do more VARs, more video
They got to bring that
challenges.
penalty back. They got to bring that penalty back where, not the penalty, the flag where the coaches got a chance to throw the flag on the penalty or not. When
I
they brought
think
it
they
back,
can't do it in the last two
You can't.
minutes.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think
But
you
they got
can
to
do
get
it.
rid of that rule.
I think they're going to
They
have
got to
to
get rid of that
implement
rule.
something. I mean, at the
Well,
end of games, when a game is decided on a terrible call, somebody's got to come down from New York at the end, at the NFL channel and say, "Hey,
exactly. Exactly.
you got to do something."
I agree. Dude, if you can't, I'm sorry. I know you're supposed to let like the nature of the game decide the outcome of the game, but It is the most obvious rule in the NFL. You can't face guard, and nevertheless, he's going like this and hugging him. Like
Yeah.
it's like even
The
if you
same thing they
face.
gave a penalty for the Bengals last week. The same penalty they gave for the Bengals, they didn't give us this
No,
week.
that was not the same. That was also a pass interference call, just like how this week was pass interference. Dude, you can't hit a wide receiver before the ball comes, which the Bengals did. And just like last week, well, just like how on what happened Sunday, you can't face guard. You can't go like this in the receiver's face. That's like so illegal. I don't
Yeah.
understand how that didn't. No offense, that was probably the worst call, and that's why they should bring back instant replay just for that reason. No offense. I know it's going to take the game maybe 5 minutes longer, but when it comes to outcome of the game, that's ridiculous. I mean, who knows if Atlanta would have even scored it? They kept having the ball on the Chiefs' freaking side of the field the whole fourth quarter. So
At this point, don't if you're smart better, don't bet against the Chiefs because they got the rest in their pocket. John Paul, what's your take on this, buddy?
Listen, the Chiefs may have them in their pocket. They don't look great though. They're definitely not a great looking team. They look like crap. Patrick Mahomes doesn't look as crisp as he normally does, and I get it. It's
how
still
about Kelsey?
like we were saying. Well,
Kelsey.
I think Kelsey's done after this year.
I think so too.
I think.
I mean, if he sees the fun his brother's having right now, wouldn't he say, you know what, I'm gonna retire too and go do a podcast with my brother, 4 or 5 days a week and make money that way?
Well, yeah, but again, I think he's done after this year. You could just see he's not into it.
He's overweight too. I don't know if you guys saw that. He's not in shape as he usually is.
But he's overweight. He needs a haircut. Get the Clippers out, boy. He don't look like the Kelsey we've seen the past years. One, he's like he's going through a midlife crisis.
The Taylor Swift effect.
That's what everybody's saying. Literally, the Taylor Swift effect.
Yeah, he's eating well. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But definitely, yeah, because where's Travis Kelsey been? He's been quiet. Definitely got to agree with that. But like the refs at this point, it's like pointless watching games against Kansas City because we know who's gonna win.
I think we all agree with you
guys.
on that one.
Yeah, see, look, miracles do happen. Hi guys, it's that time of day again. No, actually, no. Let's say the NFC East, man. I gotta give my props to the Washington Commanders, man. They came out and shut down the Bengals. Commanders.
I'm sorry, they shut down the Bengals?
No, not shut down. I take that back. They beat them. They beat them. They had them beat.
Okay, they beat them. They didn't shut them down. Both defenses were terrible.
Yeah, they both didn't play good
Both
defense.
defenses were absolutely terrible. And what's going on, Burrows? I mean, last year you were a top 5 quarterback before injuries or whatever. He's not there.
I'll take him any day of the week. Burrow, come to the Giants. We'll take you any day of the week.
Again, it's knocking off.
Don't dye your hair. I don't know. Maybe that bleach went in there.
He's also coming off an injury still.
Yeah. And the injuries do affect. Look at what some players don't come back the same after an injury like he did.
No, it usually takes them 2 years to come back. This is his first year back. They always say after the injury Burrow had, it's always 2 years after.
Okay. Jump on, what do you think, buddy?
I think they both actually played really, really good last night. I thought it was a great game.
It was.
I thought it was a great game. I gotta agree with Tony though. Both defenses were both kind of bad.
I mean, no punts, no turnovers,
and only 28-23. That's a low scoring game for no punts.
No,
I mean, a lot of time eating. What you call it?
It was 38-33.
Oh, it's 38. I thought it was
38-3. But listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. That kid Daniels that plays for Washington, he's good, man. He's very, very good. He threw that 70-yard bomb to McLaurin, which I have him on my fantasy. I'll kill him.
Finally.
You know what I mean? He was gunning it. And I thought they played really, really good. I thought it was actually a really, really, really good game.
Chris Collinsworth is all over Daniels. It's like embarrassing. He's all over him. He's like the new Brady for him. Oh,
is Chris Collinsworth still on TV? Jesus.
Yeah, but you ever hear when he talks about Patrick Mahomes?
It's the same thing now. You
should hear him gargling.
Yeah, same thing.
All right, guys, let's get this a PG show, please, guys. PG rated, guys. PG rated. Yep. All right, guys, that time of night again. It's time to do a picks. Tony, do the honors. I know last week was another horrible week, but you guys know we all sucked when we picked the same games. Maybe please pick different teams this week, please. Do a macro favor. Do a show favor, please. Tony, who won last week?
Winner, chicken dinner is this guy right here.
Yep.
9 victories.
Wow.
Followed by Umir at 8, David at 7, and John Paul and the Pine Pony.
Again, for the week,
6.
back-to-back week.
No, David was Pine
I was
Pony
last week.
Yeah.
I was last
Oh.
week.
So 3 weeks in, boys and girls, here's how it breaks down. Umir and myself are leading at 27 wins. David 26, John Paul 23.
Catch up,
Damn.
Slowpoke.
Week 4, boys and girls, here we go.
We'll see
Starting
when
with
the
Thursday,
hard.
Dallas versus the New York Giants.
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas. No way Dallas loses 3 in a
I'll take
row.
Dallas as well.
Tony, go ahead. Pick the
We're
Giants.
fired up, baby. New York Giants.
Okay. This game is in
Hope
Bud Light
that
Stadium, too.
defense shows up. Defense better show up.
And this game
All
is
right.
in Bud Light, too.
Cincy, Carolina.
Oh, Cincy.
Yeah, the
Panthers.
Bengals got to win.
Panthers.
You're taking the
Give it-
Panthers?
Yeah, Andy Dalton revenge game. Andy Dalton comes to play.
Revenge.
I'm
game.
going
Exactly.
Cincy. I can't see Cincy losing again. I just can't.
Especially the Panthers. I can't see it happening either.
Here's a pretty good game, at least in my mind. New Orleans, Atlanta.
That is actually
This
a
is
good
a
game.
tough game. This is a pretty sick game, actually.
And they're both coming off tough losses too.
I'm going to go New Orleans.
This is the thing, man. Like, is Derek Carr going to play like normal again, or is he going to play like how he did last week? I'm taking New Orleans too, actually. Their defense is a lot better than Atlanta's.
Yeah, give me New Orleans as well.
You mean New Orleans as well.
Oh, I knew
All right.
it.
Easy game, boys. Easy game. Jaguars, Houston. I'm going
We
Houston.
can't. No game is easy game, buddy. Any team is beatable, pal.
Houston.
I'm taking Houston also.
I'm taking Houston too. I'm
taking Houston
too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Next game.
I mean, we all took Houston last week. We all lost.
I know.
Denver versus New York Jets.
I'm taking the Jets, please.
I'm taking the Jets
New York
too.
Jets.
There's
We're
no
all
way
going New York Jets on this one, which means they're going to lose, unfortunately.
Yep.
Same with Tampa.
Fuck
Get Tampa left.
Very good game, boys and girls. Very good game. Minnesota, Green Bay.
Minnesota.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going to go Green Bay. I think Green Bay's playing lights out right now.
Is Green Bay home?
Yes.
yeah, Green Bay should be home.
But
'Cause
Green
they
Bay played the Tennessee Titans last week, buddy. That's not impressive.
Yeah,
I'm-
dude,
I still think they're playing good football.
they
I'm
don't have a quarterback. They don't have a quarterback. Love isn't back.
taking
Yeah, got
Green Bay.
Willis.
I'm taking Minnesota. Who'd you take?
Pittsburgh,
Uber?
Indy.
Hold on. Who did Amir take?
I picked Minnesota,
He
buddy.
picked Minnesota. He picked
Oh.
first.
Okay.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
Indy.
yeah.
Pittsburgh who?
Pittsburgh, Indy.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh is playing their balls off right now. Are they going to fall back down to earth?
Indy's due for a win, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go Indianapolis on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Indy as well.
I'm gonna have to
I'll
take
take
Indy
Indy.
too.
I take Indy as well because I need.
Are we
Fields
going
to
all
come back
Indy?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's crazy that we're all going Indy when the Steelers have so much of a better record than them.
All right, we going Rams versus the Bears.
The Rams made me a believer last week, man. Ugh.
Give me a Rams. I don't believe it. I don't believe in the Bears. Caleb Williams is horrible.
I don't know if he's horrible. He's a young kid still.
He has no offensive line. He's
Now,
a
Paul, what are
new
you doing?
Rams.
Rams.
I'm going Rams too. I can't see.
Yeah, I think I have to go with the Rams. We're picking the same teams again, boys.
These games.
Here's
are
another
crap.
good game. This is a week of good games. Philadelphia, Tampa Bay.
Philly.
Ah.
Tough one.
I'm going
Who's
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, who's home?
Tampa. Give me Tampa Bay.
Give me
Tampa Bay.
Tampa. I'm taking Tampa too at home. They played like crap last week. They're due for a good game.
New England versus the 49ers.
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 And that game is pretty tough, buddy. The next one is going to be the toughest one, I think.
This is a good one also. Washington versus Arizona.
Oh. Who's home?
Arizona. I'm going Arizona.
See, both of their defenses suck. So
You're gonna have to base it on who has better targets and who has a better quarterback. But I'm still going Arizona. I'm going Arizona.
Give me Washington.
Give me Washington too.
This fuck.
All right, so we have the referees versus the Chargers.
Referees.
Referees. Herbert's not going to play.
Are we going
They're gonna be
KC across the board, boys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cleveland versus Las Vegas.
Cleveland.
Will Cleveland lose again? I
No.
don't think so. I think the Browns are going to come back. Their defense is too good to lose again.
I'm gonna go with Las Vegas because he's not playing
I'm
games
also
now.
going Vegas.
Yeah, he's calling them out now. And we're gonna make
Who?
some business decisions. But the Las Vegas Raiders head coach called out his
Pierce?
players. Yeah, he called them out. It's time for us to make some business decisions.
This, in my mind, is game of the week.
Lions.
Buffalo, Baltimore.
Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
Oof.
dude, Josh Allen's been on fire, man.
Give me the Bills.
Who are you going, Tony?
I want to say Buffalo.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo.
It's at Buffalo. No, it's at Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore, Maryland.
I don't know. Josh Allen plays pretty good against the Ravens. I'm going to take the Buffalo.
Okay.
All right, Tennessee, Miami. This is gonna be a shit game.
That's what's on Monday Night Football.
I'm taking Miami. They're due. They have to win to keep pace with the division.
I mean, who's throwing for them?
I don't know. Last name's like shit stains or something like that.
I gotta go Tennessee. I mean, Miami without Tua is just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
give me Tennessee.
I'm gonna take that.
Well, I'm taking Dolphins still. When you have Tyreek Hill and Waddle, you still have a chance.
All right, and once again, I think this will be a good game. Seattle, Detroit.
Detroit.
Oof.
Give me Detroit all the way.
They're playing in Detroit City. I'm going to go Detroit.
I think Detroit's going to be Seattle backyard.
Give me Detroit as well.
We're going Detroit across the board?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. We'll be back again next week. Make sure you guys like it, share, and subscribe. And hopefully all of you have a great weekend. Enjoy another great week of football. We'll be back again next week. Inshallah.